Hi, this is Satiris Basakaropoulos. This is part 3 of our 99 Excuses video series. And tonight's video is 99 Excuses. It's a scam. Okay? So, what I basically am talking about is that one big reason that a lot of people quit on their business, on a lot of their businesses, online and so on and so forth, especially online type businesses like internet marketing or maybe network marketing business, is even if a business is really good, really good product, ethical, there's some businesses that are out there that maybe aren't, maybe there are, there's a few businesses that are scams, it's maybe just somebody trying to steal money or something, but there is an awful lot of business out there which are, ethical, and they're good businesses, and if you sort of treat the business right, it'll look after you, so if you put the effort in and do the stuff, you will get paid really well. And you will get good value for for what you're actually paying for. So what I have come across in one of my businesses online is that certain people who haven't actually been a member, haven't actually joined, haven't even been in the thing properly, go around sort of saying, oh, that's a scam, that's a scam, or if they see anyone promoting, the business or whatever, it's like, oh yeah, that business is a scam because you have to pay money for, this, or you have to pay money for that or whatever, right? So people just assume that if something in the internet, a lot of people assume if something in the internet you pay for it, it's a scam. Okay, so if it's in real life and you pay for it, it's fine, but if it's on the internet, it's more likely that people will think, that it's a scam because it's online. So what basically happened to me was it's happened to probably it's happened to one person that I know of. I've seen a few people getting messages and stuff, right? I've seen a few people getting stupid messages, but it's happened to one particular person who I know who joined in my team, basically in my downline. Okay, they weren't like a direct downline of mine, but they joined the team, right? And they were doing really well. I mean, they were absolutely flying. They started up, and they were getting people registering, and new customers and stuff in the business, and it was going really well. And then they posted, one of their blog posts, right? So it was just like a blog post, and then because the blog post has a link to join the business, to buy the blog, somebody in the group started on them. Oh, that's a scam, and how dare you come into this group and put scams on our wall and all this sort of stuff, right? Now the thing about it is, and this is, I don't know which is worse, right? I don't know which is worse, that someone who isn't even in a business, right, and knows nothing about it, goes around calling it a scam because something they've read or somebody they heard talking about it who said it was a scam, who were never in it or never, made any money in it, probably didn't do any work in it. If they did say it was a scam and they were in it, they probably never did anything with it, right? And to just come and go and attack somebody, to actually attack somebody, because they have a blog and there's a link to buy the blogging system. Firstly, I think it's absolutely ridiculous, right? I think it's ridiculous that there's people out there who are so sad and bored that they've nothing else to do but go around, posting these stupid messages. But here's the real kicker. The kicker is, right, that person who was getting really successful, doing really well, did brilliant content, she would have built up a really good following, she would have built up a really good income and stuff. She quit because somebody said that to her. She actually quit, right? So she quit on her dreams, quit on her vision, quit on her income and, you know, changing her lifestyle because some person said it's a scam. It's a scam, right? So realistically, you know, that was the excuse. It's a scam, right? At the end of the day, you know, I think that's very, very sad for that person. I think it's very, very sad. Sad that they would do that on themselves. But the thing that amazes me and never ceases to amaze me, right, is when you see those people, who say, you know, it's a scam, it's a scam. If you actually look at those people, normally they're completely miserable, right? They're completely miserable. They, in a lot of cases, they don't make any money online themselves, or they don't do anything, you know, useful at all. And they're going round, you know, maybe miserable, working some job or working something they hated all their life, living a completely sad life, and bored, so bored that they've nothing else to do than go round other people, criticising them, and telling them their business is a scam, and, you know, oh, having a blog post on your walls a scam and stuff like that. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, and I think those people, you know, are miserable and sad because they bring it on themselves, and choosing to be like that. You know, obviously their lives aren't going to get any more happy, right? Because that's all they do, right? So they're going to get more miserable. And, you know, I'm a great believer in karma. So what goes round comes round. When you're nasty and go around getting on like that, you know, your life becomes pretty miserable, I would say, you know, because that's all you're spreading. You're spreading misery. So, you know, it'll come back on you. But the thing is, you know, there's someone who gave up on their dream, right? Because of that excuse. You know, I don't want anyone to think I'm in a scam or I'm a scammer or whatever. You know, I think that's a very, very sad reason to basically quit on your business. You know, since then I've seen a couple of other people, you know, in my team as well, getting messages, you know, and in fact, you know, when I saw them, I messaged them back, you know, and I just said, well, you know, a lot of people wouldn't even give people like that the time of day, and, you know, I don't know, maybe in some way they're maybe right, but at the same time I think it's ridiculous when people go and, you know, badmouth other things they know nothing about, you know. So, you know, at least those other people, when they heard it, they just could see, you know, the type of person they were. And one of them, in fact, the other day, I just said on the wall, you know, I said, you know, what sort of money are you making? What sort of business are you doing? Do you make any money online? You know, you're talking about something's a scam. Were you in it? Did you join it? Were you a member? You know, oh, you heard from somebody who joined it for a week and never did a blog post that they didn't make any money, so it was a scam, right? And you're going around giving people information and writing people's walls that it's a scam and that you're a sinner because, you know, you're this religion or that religion if you're doing something because it's a scam and all. I mean, I think, you know, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think it's not an excuse to quit your dreams. People like that are miserable. People who do stuff like that are completely miserable and make the world a misery. It's because of people like that the world has so many problems, yeah? So what you need to do is you need to lift yourself up, you need to focus on your business, you need to keep on doing what you're doing as long as you feel you're selling something that works, that it's ethical, that you get paid for it, that everyone else gets paid for it, you know, and it's there to benefit people. As long as it's got those things going, I think it's absolutely perfectly feasible, you know, to continue your business and grow it and make a life for yourself and make a great life for your family long term, you know, because that is, you know, if you don't do it, who else is going to do it, you know? You can't rely, these days you can't rely on government, you can't rely on jobs, you know, they're out to basically steal whatever they can off you. And if you don't set up your own income streams, you don't set up your own finances, and you rely on pensions and government schemes and stamps and stuff like that, you know, you're going to have a very, very hard existence. As time goes on, it's going to get harder. So You need to, take control of your life. You need to start a business. You need to, when you hear people like that, you need to just, say, right, nonsense, would I want to be? Ask yourself this question, right? If you see someone like that yakking about a scam, about something they know nothing about, they've never been in, they knew nothing about it. If you see that, and you see what that person really is, they're probably working in a job they hate, they're probably going around, criticising people and being nasty to people and making people miserable. Would you really want to be that person? Because if you follow what that person does or says, and listen to their advice, then you're going to become like them, okay? So if you don't want to become like that person, don't listen to them. Continue with your business. As long as it's not a scam, as long as you see nobody's being ripped off, if people come and join your business and your business requires them to do a certain amount of work and they don't do the work, right, and then they don't get paid, which is the same as if you have a job, if you go to your job and you don't do your job, and your employee doesn't pay you, would you be shocked? Would you be, shocked? Would you go, oh no, I didn't get paid and I didn't do a job? Would you be shocked? No. But people are shocked if they go and they buy a blogging system and they don't blog. Or people are shocked if they go and they buy a product and they never set it up. Or people are, shocked, that they didn't make money and they say, oh, that's a scam. That's a scam. So what you have to do is make sure your excuse about it being a scam, make sure that if someone is pointing at you that your business is a scam, make sure that they're qualified to tell you it's a scam first. And if they're not, then don't use that as an excuse to throw away your financial future. Don't use it as an excuse to throw away your lifestyle, okay? Because it really doesn't cut it. Unless you actually see that, the business is a scam or somebody stole money or somebody's taking your money and not giving it and not paying it out or whatever, then, yeah, okay, then it is actually a scam. But the majority of these people go out crying scam. I'll tell you why they cry scam. It's because they're bored, because they're miserable, because they've nothing else to do, or because they're trying to attract attention to themselves. This is a big one recently. They're trying to attract attention to their own businesses. And the funny thing, I don't normally go or pick on people or talk about people or whatever, and I'm not going to say anyone's name here, right? But there's one person in particular, right, who I actually blocked the other day because I just thought, they're absolutely ridiculous, low slime, and they were basically going around, talking about this business being a scam, right? This business was a scam and the person in it's a scammer and everything about it's so bad and so low and stuff. And the brilliant thing is, right, they draw all this attention to themselves about this terrible scam, right? Now, this scam has paid out I don't know, it's probably hundreds of millions. It was I've seen it recently, it was a lot of money, right? Millions basically. And this business paid out millions to people, and loads of people I know who've been paid 50 grand a month, 30 grand a month. I myself have had 7,500 in a month. And basically they're going around saying it's a scam. And when you go to their Facebook account, there is really scammy businesses, right? Businesses with no person, no name, some fancy woman standing, with a suit holding the money like this in the air, going, yeah, you can join this and this line, join that one, and all this money's going to come down. Put in $27 and make thousands, and all this complete absolute nonsense, right? Nonsense. He's going around promoting all that stuff, and he's not promoting one of those businesses, which are scams, right? He's promoting maybe 10 of them, okay? So somebody like that's going onto a wall of someone and saying, this is a scam, right? Then someone says, oh, that's terrible. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, they're scammers. And then they tell their friends, and then they're all going, oh, that's a scam. Yeah? And the bottom line is, The scammer is him. He's the scam. He is the scam. He is the big scam. Yeah? But people listen. They listen to all that nonsense. They take it all in. And if you're starting a business and someone tells you your business is a scam and it's not, and you quit because you're afraid of people saying your business is a scam, I've got news for you. You're never going to make money in business, because no matter what business you set up, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter if you're a top business, doesn't matter if you're a top company, there's always going to be people saying your company's a scam. There's always going to be people saying your product's a scam. There's always going to be saying, what you're selling is unhealthy, or on this or on that. There's always going to be people putting you down. So if you're going to quit your business because someone said something about it, you're going to be broke. You're going to work for someone else, and that is the true scam. That is the true scam. So my advice, never quit your business with the excuse that it's a scam, unless it really is. Okay, so if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you just click down below the subscribe button, and you get notified when my next video comes in the series. As well as that, you can visit my website by just clicking the link below the video. If you're on YouTube, there's a link just below the video. You can click on it to go and visit my website. I would be much appreciated, if you put in your comments, make any comments that you have about this, and as well as that, if you click the like button, that would be great as well. If you're not on my YouTube channel and you're on my website, then if you want to find out more about what I do, if you just click the button below, and you'll be able to find out more about what I actually do. So thanks very much. Until the next video, I'll see you again soon.